Are you experiencing headaches? Do your temples hurt right here? Do you find that it occurs after a high stress situation? Are you even keeping track of when it occurs? Or are you just like, I just want this tension headache to go away? If that is you, you are in the right place, because I'm going to be giving you some remedies for tension headaches. As a matter of fact, this is what this video is about. It's about tension headache relief. I'm going to be giving you a holistic protocol and things that you can implement today, and possibly some things that you want to actually order and always keep in your home so you can have tools for when this happens. And you guys know, if you've been following these videos, I don't always treat the symptoms. I love to get at the root of the problem. So you want to know what's causing it. What's the stress in your life? What is causing anxiety for these headaches to occur, so we can get rid of that. So before I continue, if you have no clue who I am, I'm Avispeaking, international best-selling author of The Power of Why book. I wrote chapter 3, sharing my story. I'm also international speaker, holistic health coach, and founder of the 12-week Eat Stress Away program, where I teach professional women how to get rid of their stress in 90 days through nutrition and lifestyle changes. And this is what I'm going to help you with today. So tension headaches are very, very common. I've come across people who have been my clients that experience tension headaches. I've also experienced tension headaches myself, as well as many, many people do in society. And a lot of people take medication for it, and some people just go on about their day. And a lot of times when medication, and I'm not telling anyone to get off their medication, so don't think I'm prescribing anything on this video. However, what I am saying is that it's important to know what's starting it so you can stop it and so it never comes back. These days I don't get tension headaches because there are things that I do to support high stress situations. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. Obviously everyone deals with daily stress. It's just how you react to it, how you let it affect you. So there's certain things that you can do, and I'm actually going to teach you to do in this show. I always say show or episode because I am the podcast host of Avi Unfiltered. I do many things that involve speaking. So if you actually want to watch that show, you can click the description box below. And also make sure you are subscribed, you share, you like this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And also hit the notification bell for some more of these wonderful videos that help you reduce stress, weight loss, spirituality, everything that has to do with nutrition, lifestyle, and spirituality, okay, to help support you become your best self in this life. So yes, getting at the root is the most important thing. So the first thing you want to do when you have a tension headache is you want to quickly get a notebook. I am a stationery addict. Everything involves, I also write, as you guys know, I'm an author. So I highly encourage writing. If you don't want to write, I just suggest you sit with yourself and you think and you say, when did this start happening? You know, when did this tension headache start to happen? You know, did it start to happen when you left work? Did it happen when you went to the grocery store? Did it happen when you went, I don't know, swimming? When did it occur? Did it happen at the gym? Did it happen when you, I don't know, spoke to your boss? When did the tension headache occur? Because this is going to allow you to come up with different strategies that will help you never get that tension headache again, okay? So you want to first know what caused the tension headache. And what I'm heavily getting is a lot of tension headaches are due to inflammation. So you want to be careful. The second thing is you want to be careful with your nutrition. So are you eating foods that are inflammatory forming foods? I was about to say anti-inflammatory. Are you eating inflammatory forming foods or anti-inflammatory forming foods, okay? If you actually want my guide for 5 foods that get rid of chronic stress, you can follow that in the description box below, and it's completely free. You just get that, and there's some fabulous foods that you want to eat that help with stress. But in terms of inflammatory forming foods, those foods that cause inflammation, that's oil. A lot of people say gluten also causes inflammation. What else? Dairy, sugar, things of that nature. There's so many people who eat oil and include that in their meals. However, the fiber is stripped from it. There's no antioxidants or anything like that. So there's no nutritional benefit, and it provides empty calories. As I always say, let's picture, if you picture a basketball, you just kind of blow air into it and it fills and it fills and it fills. This is what happens with oil, because there's no nutritious calories. Nutritious calories. Nutritionist, hey. There's no nutritionist calories. It's just empty calories. So what ends up happening is you get heavily inflamed and possibly bloated, because this is what happens. It's not being processed. You know, the body needs certain nutrients, and when you're not getting all of the nutrients, you become inflamed. And that's why there's a lot of people who walk around with a bloated stomach or edema and things of that nature, and weight gain. And this is why it takes so many people the longest time to lose this weight, because they're eating inflammatory forming foods. So that can also give you a tension headache. Especially, I'm also getting some of you are going through a withdrawal too. If you're eating foods that are toxic, filled with sugar, filled with, you know, all the processed ingredients, artificial ingredients, emulsifiers and things like that, you end up having withdrawals, and you can get a headache because you are detoxing. So if you're someone who is eating certain foods that are junk food and foods that do not support the body's digestion processes, then you definitely want to take a close look at that. So that can also cause a tension headache. When you don't follow true hunger and you're only following toxic hunger, that's when that occurs. If you want to know more about that, you can always schedule a free call with me to do a nutritional consultation. That is 15, depending on what you are looking for, okay? That's 15 minutes. It's a free call, but that's 15 minutes. I do have a paid one on there that is 200. That'll all be in the description box below as well. So that's the second thing. The third thing you want to check for when you have a tension headache is that it's not something else, okay? Is that it's not a tumor or anything like that. So you want to make sure that goes back to like the nutrition portion, that you're eating correctly. So if you just constantly have a tension headache throughout the day and it just doesn't go away, it's just constant, it's a chronic thing, it's just not going away, you just have had headaches for the longest time, then you may want to get some tests done with a functional diagnostic, someone who knows more than the average standardized doctors. You want to go to a functional diagnostic and have them take a look at that, because that is also, you know, it's not normal. Now, something that can actually treat the symptoms now, once you get to the root of that, albeit it's not number 3, you can start to put certain essential oils on there. So you can use, peppermint is great for headaches. Peppermint is excellent. Peppermint essential oil. You want to make sure it doesn't say external use only. You want to make sure that it's therapeutic and it's food grade. Nothing that is going on your skin should say external use only, because your skin has no filters. It's just going to go straight into your bloodstream. Whereas if you ingested it, it filters through the liver and, you know, goes through the digestive tract and does all that good stuff. Your skin does not do that. Your skin is the largest organ on your body, so you want to get essential oils that will support that process and not cause toxicity, because a lot of essential oils have synthetics and fillers. Comment down below if you use essential oils, and or feel free to ask me what essential oils I think will best support you, and I can give you some recommendations on that as well. So I highly recommend peppermint on the forehead. I'm also getting melaleuca. Some of you need melaleuca. Lime also. I'm also seeing some of you for headaches, and if you're like, what is she talking about she's seeing? I am a seer. I am spiritual, so I do see things. I see visuals, and whatever I'm guided by spirit to say is what I share in my videos. So I'm also seeing some of you should include a couple drops of lemon in your water, because lemon has the ability to get rid of heavy metals and toxins and things within your cells that need to be released. If you have toxins in your body, that also contributes to headaches. You know, headaches are the symptom to something greater, and it usually begins in your gut. So that will really help you. So I'm seeing that. I'm also seeing wild orange. Some of you need to diffuse wild orange, because a lot of your tension headaches are coming from the fact that you are stressed and also unhappy, and a lot of you worry a lot. So wild orange and some vanilla essential oil will really support that process. I'm also seeing cinnamon. If you want to diffuse some cinnamon, put a drop of cinnamon in your water. Don't put it on your skin, because that will burn. So those are my tips for you. I'm also seeing cedarwood and vetiver as well on the bottoms of the feet, and is it cedar? Myrrh across the forehead, on the temples as well. Some of you need to rub your temples like this in this motion, okay? And hoe wood will also help. So it all depends on what oil you are attracted to, because oils are intuitive and have their own little frequencies as well. So this is the end of the video. I hope these tips were helpful and something you could implement today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. And as always, have a lovely stress-free day, lovely peacefuls, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.